host has started broadcasting the meeting on custom live streaming service.
Namaste and pranams to respected elders and dear friends, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the Being Heartful Everyday program, where today we are into the 9th week and the 58th day of the program. It has been a wonderful journey where we have traversed through the first 2 points of the spiritual anatomy, and now we are starting the qualities of the third point. I would like to draw the attention of our brothers and sisters if they have been able to observe the background color of the slides that we have been using. Yes, as most of you would have guessed, the background color is also somehow representing the color of the point. So we are able to see the background color is in a tone of white, which is the color of the third point. For those of you who are wondering what these points and colors are all about, we recommend that you do pick up a copy of The Spiritual Anatomy by Revered Daji, the Global Guide of Heartfulness, and look at what the spiritual journey is all about. For an aspirant on the spiritual path, the various stages that an aspirant covers on this amazing journey have been beautifully laid out like a roadmap for all of us. So today we will go through the heartful activity, the second heartful activity, on how to develop this noble quality of love, how to experience this quality in a new and different way. Yesterday, we did go over the activity, the first activity, which was about experiencing the love in nature. So, for the second activity today, heart to heart. During this whole week after the morning meditation, let us take a few minutes to connect to the deep state of love that we feel in our hearts towards the guides that guide us every moment in our spiritual journey. And having taken some time to really feel this state within ourselves, let us take some time out to note down in our diary and make an attempt to describe what is it that we really feel within our heart for the guide. Doing this helps us to be able to take a closer look at the relationship that we feel in our hearts and that we experience with the guides, which does evolve over time, indicating a development in the state of love. Love is not a static thing, it goes through its own journey of evolution. Making notes in our journals and diaries helps us to reflect and see how this quality is developing and evolving in each one of us. So, this is an activity that we can undertake during this whole week with a prayerful suggestion that this quality may be nurtured more and more and may take its course of evolution in our hearts. So, let us now prepare ourselves to receive the whisper which is in the state of vibration for all of us. We would like to point out that there are three heartful activities for this week. All three of them are available on the Heartfulness app for us to go through. So let us close our eyes and connect to our heart. With a few deep breaths, let us feel ourselves relaxing and centered in the heart. We feel the openness and receptivity to welcome this inspiration as not mere words, but the essence, the vibrations. Whispers from the brighter world, beloved Master, revered Babuji Maharaj. Thursday, November 27th, 2003, 10 a.m. Let your heart follow its natural propensity towards us. Do not repress any of its movements. Only love nourishes it and leads it in its exciting search for the Absolute. Is there anything more beautiful than this way? It is a grace to be able to go into it. What would be the meaning of a loveless spiritual process? Love is its absolute driving force. Sadhana has its own requirements and requires unceasingly renewed efforts. It is by dint of it that results can be obtained. Dilettantism is not appropriate, and our faithful aspirants understand it extremely well. Loving their master supports them and gives them the necessary joy to this undertaking. These recommendations may seem basic and superfluous to our oldest brothers, but some of them are dragged into the movement of life and they neglect out of habit to develop this basic aspect to love infinitely. The more they advance on the way, the more they must be refined in the perception of this rare vibration, connecting them to the divine. Punctuality in practice is necessary, but it should on no account exclude this propensity for love, which is innate to some of our aspirants, but has to be acquired by others as an absolute prerequisite for success in this endeavor. In this business, routine is to be banished. It is wise to be able to take a new look at it and to keep a check on oneself in all aspects of life. A spiritual process is a whole that should not be forgotten. Blessings to all. Babuji Maharaj. Let us close our eyes and allow this guidance by Babuji Maharaj to be absorbed in our hearts. Let us feel the gratitude for his constant guidance and inspiration on our way. Let us now move to the next part of our morning, which is the point B cleaning, which is to be done each day when we wake up in the morning before our morning meditation, only for about 5 to 7 minutes. Let us do this practice together and prepare ourselves for meditation. Let us close our eyes and fix our attention on point B. You may please refer to the location of point B as shown on the slide to be able to locate it. Fixing our attention on point B, we make a suggestion that all impurities and heaviness are going out of point B from the front of the body. Actively using the will, we keep our attention on point B. All the impurities and heaviness is going out from point B, from the front of the body. As the impurities and heaviness leaves the body from point B, The glow of the Atman, of the soul, is emerging from behind. The impurities and heaviness are leaving point B from the front of the body. And as there is lightness emerging, the glow of the Atman from behind emerges. We continue this process using our will. The impurities and heaviness leaving from point B from the front of the body, and the glow of the Atman emerging from behind. We now open our eyes briefly. Having completed the cleaning of point B, let us now prepare for the meditation session. Taking a few long, deep breaths, let us close our eyes and sit comfortably, free from distractions. Bringing into our hearts a feeling of prayerful humility. Let us bring our attention to the heart and connect to the source of the divine light and love deep within the heart. Just stay with this source of the divine light. And now meditate together. keeping our eyes gently closed. Let us become aware of this beautiful condition that has been bestowed upon us. Let us feel this condition deeply at all levels. Just become aware of it at the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual levels. With a feeling of deep gratitude, let us relish this condition and enliven it. This condition is being imbibed and absorbed into every part of the physical and subtle being. Every cell of the body. Feel the condition expanding outwards to everything surrounding us, to the whole world, to the universe. It is being absorbed to every particle around us. Everything surrounding us is now imbued with the same condition. Oneness within and without. We are now dissolving into this condition. Only the condition remains. Whenever we feel ready, we may open our eyes and note down in our diaries the experience of this condition. Let us try to find the vocabulary to express the condition and also note down anything particular that we may have received during the meditation. Today's activity that we discussed is all about observing and being able to see the love that we feel in our heart for the Master. Let us make our observations on a few points. What relationship do we feel of love with the Master? Let us try and see how it is expressed internally within our own hearts and externally when we are in His presence, and pray for the correct thinking and right understanding to develop in our expression of love for our Master. Let us maintain the prayerful suggestion that this love for the Master may evolve on its journey to become the love as He wishes it to become. Let us remain connected to the condition, to the source within our hearts, and to the Master throughout the day, revisiting it as we transition from one activity to another, and allowing the condition and the love for the Master to be the source of all that we do during the course of today. Until we meet again at 8:50 p.m., wishing everyone a beautiful, love-filled, heartful day. Namaste.